It looks like it's the top of the hour.
It is.
We are. Did you get yourself a sandwich?
I'm all full up, man.
Where'd you get that suntan, bro? You're looking awesome. Was that at the lake, or did you visit the tanning booth today? Hey, we're live, by the way.
No, man, that's all lake. It's all natural, dude. Just like the gray on my hair here, but on my chin. But yeah, no, it's all lake. It was a beautiful weekend.
Hey, listen, we got a couple hundred people who are viewing us right now. We've got a lot of people are invited tonight. I want to welcome those of you who are here right now, coming in like crazy. I'm looking right now at our little thing here. I know that we've got Greg Chambers is kind of like hanging out in the he's in the wings here, making sure that everybody's behaving in the chat room. Hello, Kent. Hello, James. Hello, Sergio from Argentina. How cool is that? Kent is checking in from Texas. Nancy from Spring Valley, New York. Huntsville, Texas. Wimmond, Gary. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this evening's. This is it. This is the final countdown. Tomorrow night, we're going to go live with Traffic Authority. We're going to keep it kind of tight here tonight. You know, one of the things I like, Doug, is to keep it tight and lean. You know, are you one of these guys who likes the 2-3 hour webinars? I'm kind of like, no, I don't think so. Let's keep it nice and tight. Okay. We'll get you guys out of here within an hour. My name is Joe. Again, you can hear me every single morning at Traffic Authority Report. I'm sorry. We got so many new websites here. How about radioleverage.com? That's where we've been hanging around for months. The name of the comp plan is Leverage. It is called Infinite Leverage. So you can always check us out every single morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at radioleverage.com. I'm the voice. I'm the guy that's there every single day on behalf of Greg and Doug and Chad and Adam and Ben and this enormous team of guys. They put me out there every single day to just send the message and let you guys really know what's going on. But behind the scenes, there's an extraordinary group of individuals. You know, I was thinking the other day about what Traffic Authority really is. Traffic Authority is something that it's really, really big. You know, if you consider that giant companies, things like Google and Facebook and Twitter and Square, these companies were started by just a handful of guys who had an idea. And in this internet age right now where we live with over 16 million people, customers for our business, for our products, I want you to consider that you're in this place right now that is amazing. There are emerging trends right here coming together. One of them is the internet marketing phenomena, the home-based business boom. According to the Direct Selling Association, there are 17 million people just like us. And now suddenly there's Traffic Authority, an educational place where people can not only learn about internet marketing, how do you really do it? How do you obtain, develop, and manage a list? But then what about clicks? What about traffic? People have to have traffic. And that's what Traffic Authority is about. And I want you guys to be aware of the fact that the founders here, and I'm going to introduce one of them in a moment, Doug, Greg, and Chad, they're the primary three. Okay, I see those guys like on Mount Rushmore, right? Because they've been here since the beginning. I personally met Greg Chambers over 20 years ago. And I met Doug probably, I want to say it was, 13 years ago, maybe 14 years ago even. And so my point of bringing that to the table is that I want you to understand that these are big boys who know what they're doing, right? They were in the lead generation business. Greg Chambers was in the lead business before the internet. Really, man, he was building lists and he was aggregating data and running classified ads and bundling that and making it available to people just like us who are in direct sales. These guys are pioneers. I would say that Traffic Authority, this team, is responsible in many cases for the whole idea of online traffic. This is big. Tomorrow night when we go live, there's going to be a shift. Right now we've got approaching, well, I'm going to save that for Doug. Doug is going to tell you in a moment a little bit more about him and a little bit more about what we've been able to accomplish, not only in the last, 10 years as a team, but certainly within the last 10 days as a team. The numbers are off the hook. So I can go on and on as I normally do. What I want to do, though, is bring you out here. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there are thousands of you right now. Many of you have yet to join us. This is your first webinar. Well, here he is, Doug Wellens. Come on out, dude. What's going on?
Hey, Joe, thank you so much for having me out here. And I got to tell you something. You look mighty cool in that bandana of yours tonight, man. I love that look on you. It is so cool. Yeah, I'm like ready to come out to Arizona, and I'm sure you got a Harley parked in the front there. If I know you. Hey guys, we got to do a quick shout out to Matt and JR also, because those guys are crushing it, man. They're beasts, and they're all part of the team here. And I've been talking about like the 28 people around the globe that have been helping us put this whole thing together. Turns out it's a whole lot more than 28 people, but those are the only people I could count on my toes and my fingers, and I don't know, maybe a few more little index points I've got around. But yeah, we got a lot of people all over the globe, from Argentina to Nepal to India, all over the U.S. It's an incredible journey that we've been on for the last since January the 28th, right? We started this whole thing January the 28th, 2015, and we are, Joe, we're 1 day away. Okay, we're less than a day. Wait a second. I think we've got the countdown clock somewhere around here, Joe. I don't know where that clock went to. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 23 hours, 54 minutes, 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12. It's going crazy, man. So, guys, we are finally under 1 day here. It's been nuts. It has been just sheer nuts. If you were on the call with Joe this morning, the morning call, we do a morning call every day around here, Monday through Friday. We do a morning call at 11 a.m. and we're out on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And when we always talk calls, we're always in time. I should say time. When we always talk time, we're always talking Eastern Standard Time. Just remember that, Eastern Standard Time. But Joe was mentioning that. Joe, I lost my train of thought. Unbelievable. I got so much.
I tell you this, we were talking this morning. We talked a lot about the volume that we've been able to pick up just in the last week.
Right.
Exactly. I think
we're
up. What is the number tonight? And I want to talk a little bit more about what this means tomorrow when you guys, we're going to talk about how the money is made and the importance of being here tomorrow and bringing more people to the table. But really, what are the numbers? Where are we at right now as far as people who are actually registered for our pre-launch tomorrow?
Absolutely. Well, we got almost 10,000 people in the Facebook group, but the real number that you're asking me about, the real number is 36,664 right now, people that have joined the pre-launch, okay? So I can tell you that by this time tomorrow night, we're definitely climbing over 40,000. And knowing this group as well as I know this group, it's not going to stop. We're going to be crushing, I don't know, probably 50, 60,000 by the weekend here. And then who knows what's going to happen. But it's all about positioning right now, guys. 23 hours and counting down. It's about positioning. And the cool part about it is that you guys know everything. We've laid all the cards on the table. We're even going to show you a couple of snippets of some really cool video content here. Joe's been hard at work with Ben and a few other people in the lab, in the video, or in the studio rather, doing some massive creating here. So I'm excited about that. Joe, just hearing your voice, man, it's absolutely incredible. And I'm really excited that you, my friend, are on the team here. And we've really brought you into the spotlight a whole lot with what we've been doing. We've had so much creation, guys, in the last 30 days. It's mind-boggling how many parts and pieces we've had to actually engineer, okay? And I can tell you this right now. At least half of the people that are working for us right now are going to be up all night long, and they're not going to bed until well after launch tomorrow. I promise you. Probably into Thursday will they really settle down and be able to go to sleep. We're pounding them that hard, man. We really are. So, Joe, that big number, that 36,000, going to climb over to 40,000 by tomorrow morning. That's the positioning right there, man. That's when the real deal happens for everybody. The folks that are on top of the leaderboard right now, and we'll get into that in just a few minutes here and recognize some people. But that's totally cool, Joe. What's happened in just 13 days, man.
And you know what's really exciting is I'm sitting here looking in the chat room here. I want to say hello to Canada, Venezuela, New Zealand. London is in the house. Miami, California, the Republic of Texas. Of course, I'm coming to you from Arizona. You're in Georgia. This is a worldwide phenomenon. And I'm also looking in here. People are saying, what is this really? You know, Traffic Authority, as I said a moment ago, this is an educational forum, okay? And I'm going to break it down for you. People want to know, how do we make the money here? And it's very, very simple. There's a couple ways to make the money here. The first way is to become a retail marketer of the traffic. You make money when people buy traffic. When you become a member of our team, you have an opportunity to be what I refer to as an internet traffic broker. Beginning tomorrow, you're going to be able to start lining people up to buy traffic. You know, there are over 16 million people here in North America, and there are over 100 million people around the world who right now today are in a home-based business relying on internet traffic. Period, end of story. And I didn't make that up. That comes from the Direct Selling Association. There's something called the International Direct Sellers Association. Go ahead, Google it, look it up if you like. That's where these stats come from. And that's why we are sitting in the catbird seat. So the first thing that we want to do is be a retail broker of traffic. I see people in here talking about CPC Broker and some of the other things that Greg and Doug and Chad have done. Well, those companies did big dollars. I think CPC Broker, correct me if I'm wrong, Doug, that company did $50 million in traffic sales with only a handful of people like us. You know, the market, when Greg and Doug and Chad realized there are millions of people who are hungry for traffic, that's when they decided to expand and open this thing up. So how do you make money here? You make money when someone buys traffic from one of your websites. And the money is very, very cool. The company pays out about 50% in commission. So if a click costs $1, Traffic Authority is going to pay 50 cents on that dollar. And if you're the person who made that sale, well, there's a little wrinkle in the comp plan. There's no passing up. I see some of you are talking about Empower Network and iPass and some of these other programs. If you know those programs, you had to pass sales up. And that sucks. Passing up a sale, I've passed up sales, and the people I passed up were studs. They were big producers, and that money was gone forever. Here in Traffic Authority, you never pass up anybody, but you do share the commissions. On the first 6 sales that you make, 50% of that money is going to go to your sponsor, which is very, very cool. And then once you get beyond those first 6 sales, you keep 80%, and your sponsor gets 20% of every single dollar forever. This is huge. And I want to tell you guys, we've got some very cool details, video, PowerPoint presentations that you'll be seeing in your member back office within the next couple of days when we go live with this. It's still under construction. I was going to show you some of this stuff, but I decided it would be easier for me just to explain it this way. So that's how you make money when someone buys traffic. There's also a couple other opportunities here. We have something, it's a membership site. We have something called the Traffic Optimizer. And the Traffic Optimizer is simple. It's $47 a month. And that gives you a suite of internet marketing tools, stuff that's beyond me, rotators, drop-in timers, all kinds of different cool things. And you will learn how to use those things effectively. That's going to be a $47 a month subscription, of which 20 bucks is going to be paid out in commission. Then we have an upgrade. There's something called the Traffic Academy. And this is really, really cool. And this is what's so important. And this is coming live within the next couple of days. The Traffic Academy is where you're going to go and learn from the best and the brightest in the world of internet marketing. I'm talking about, what do you really do, man? How do you really build a capture page? How do you really monetize traffic? And the best and the brightest in the world will be coming to you live on webinars, conference calls. That's a $97 a month subscription. And of that, 50 bucks is paid out in commission. Very, very cool. So that's how you make money here, by becoming a subscriber, and you enroll people. Let's say that you come out here and you put, I don't know, 100 people into your business. And of those 100 people, the first 6, 50% of that commission is going to go up. It's going to go to your sponsor. But after that, you get a raise, and 80 cents on every dollar is yours. Do some serious math, and we'll show you some math tomorrow. We have some slides that we just want to make sure that they're easy for you to understand. But how simple is this, right? How simple is it? People buy traffic from you, and you make commission. And people are hungry for traffic. Now, over the next couple of weeks and over the next days, and if you join us in the morning, we go into more detail about what is this traffic, where does it come from? It's called top tier, primarily North American traffic. You know, there's some really, really cool things. But we are going live tomorrow, okay? We're going live tomorrow with our official launch in this time slot. It's going to be amazing. And now there's some other cool things that I want to share with you, okay? And I want to just to break up the rhythm here, I'm going to show you a video of a guy who's having results right now by bringing people in here. You still have time. All right, when you take a look at that leaderboard, for those of you who have been here, you know that you have a Traffic Authority members website. When you go back in there, you'll look at the leaderboard. People have got hundreds, thousands of people on their teams already. Well, tomorrow, when we go live and over the next 72 hours, some of those people you see on the leaderboard will be making serious money. There's $10, $20, $30,000 paychecks right around the corner for some of these guys. And you still have time. We're going to talk more about that in a moment, how you still have time. But tomorrow is the big day. Okay, tomorrow is the big day when we go live. Now we're anticipating. What did you say, Doug? We got 40,000 people, and we're continuing to grow. Who are part of our pre-launch? 40,000 people. Okay, and Sergey wants to know, does the traffic really convert? Boom shakalaka. Let me show you one of the funnels. I'm going to give you a little bit of a teaser here, Sergio. You want to know if well, let me just say this, okay? Let me finish my thought. Tomorrow, when we launch at 8 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be some other guys here. You're going to see Adam Whiting. Adam is a genius. This guy is brilliant when it comes to marketing funnels. And he has a team of guys, guys he's been working with that are just remarkable. They'll be here tomorrow. You'll also see people like Devon and like Eric. You guys know who Eric is, one of the top leaders in the industry. They're going to be here live on the webinar tomorrow as we roll this thing out. 17 hours left. Thank you, Roland. And Justin says, yes, top tier traffic. Hey, Belgium is in the house. Hey, Laurent from Belgium. Well, the guy who just said, does the traffic convert? That's a great question. Because in my experience, it's not traffic that converts. It's funnels that convert. The thing that converts is the funnel. If you send traffic at some static website that some company put out there with no sizzle and no reason for people to take action, I can tell you right now, that traffic will never convert. But if you've got something sexy and something interesting and something enticing, now you're talking conversions. So Sergio, the only thing I can say to you is, I don't know. Do your funnels convert? And if they don't, this is where the Traffic Academy comes in. This is where the education comes in. You'll be able to build your very own landing pages with the coaching and the assistance of the people here, the people on the staff at Traffic Academy. It is very, very cool. Now, what I'm going to do right now, just to give me a little bit of break, I'm going to show you a testimonial of a guy who, this just came in today. Check this out, okay? You're going to dig this. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more about what you can where you come tomorrow and what's going to be happening tomorrow. But just to give me a break and to give Doug a break here, let me show this, okay? Let me roll this for you guys. I think you're going to appreciate this. I love this, as a matter of fact. Here we go. Here we go. This guy's name is Franco. You're going to love this. It's only a couple minutes long. Watch this. We're back live. We are back. How cool was that, you guys? How cool was that? He was talking directly to you there, Doug. I guess you had a conversation with Franco today, huh?
I did. Yeah. Franco's a cool guy, man. We've been working a lot with Franco over the years, and I just love that guy. His energy is amazing. His skill sets are unbelievable. He knows how to market, and so he appreciates everything we're doing here too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There are some people in the queue right here, and I know that, Greg, you're in the queue as well. I'm sorry if you're unable to access some of this, but Franco is the real deal. And somebody just wanted to know, I'm kind of new to internet marketing. Is there still time for me to get involved here? And
absolutely.
Go ahead, answer that question, Doug.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't even launched yet, okay? I mean, come on, guys. Rome wasn't built in a day. The fundamentals of internet marketing and advertising are really going to be right here. That's really what we laid down here for you guys in Traffic Academy, okay? So talking about going out and getting a college degree in internet marketing, it's going to be right here. Instead of paying a university, check this out. I hate to gut out of the view here. Wait. Joe, this is cool, okay? I should have had this in my hands here, but can you see this right here, Joe?
Yes, I can.
Let me flip this over here. See that? Social media marketing. It's from our local college right down the road here in Georgia, right? And guys, I don't know if you can see this. Joe, can you see how much they want for that course here?
Is it $1,249?
Right. That's for 24 hours of certification just to learn a little bit about Facebook, social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter. Maybe they'll talk about social or search engine optimization. I mean, that's what's happening all over the country at colleges and universities. They're developing online marketing courses for people, and people are having to pay $1,000-$2,000+ for a course here. And I can tell you right now, you're getting just a little snippet, right? A little snippet when you go do something like that. Here, we've got an unbelievable community, as you guys can see. We're going to come together every single day in this community. And Joe, it's one of the things that we do starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock, Joe. We've got your call for sure, and then we're going to work right in to the live Q&A. Okay, guys, so critically important. If you haven't grabbed a pen and paper already, write this number down. And Joe, if you don't mind, I'll just throw it out here right now. We can do it later on.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
914-338-0631. Again, that's 914-338-0631. That is our live call that we do here, a live radio show that we do every single day. That's how to access it. You'll get Joe there Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. And then sometime during the call tomorrow, I'm going to join Joe, and then we're going to stick around for maybe 90 minutes and do a live Q&A. And it gives you an opportunity to jump out and talk to us. Right here tonight on this webinar, you can post your questions, this and that. Hopefully we'll get to, a bunch here. But in all reality, tomorrow you want to come, you want to talk to me, you want to talk to Joe live, we're going to be there. 914-338-0631. It's a little bit special tomorrow because normally we would do that at 1 p.m. Eastern time. But because it's the launch day, we're going to tie it in so you don't have to come back 3 times in one day just to, stare at us and look at us. So we'll do that. It'll be a lot of fun. But Joe, I got to tell you, man, the guy that just asked that question, is it too late? It's never too late, okay? I can tell you, and Joe, you'll probably agree, in a lot of the opportunities that you've been in before, Joe, the guy or gal, the person that made the most money in that opportunity never got in the beginning in the opportunities that I was involved in. In many times, they were in maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years plus after that opportunity had launched, okay? And all of a sudden they emerge because they've got that many more tools at their fingertips. A lot of people have already taken the arrows. Their backs are full of arrows, right? So that's what happens. Guys, we are just getting started here, but yet we've been doing this and beta testing this not only since October of last year, but with what Greg and Chad and I have been doing all along for the last 4 years now, specifically doing traffic in an e-commerce type platform with affiliates, a small little teeny amount of affiliates. The sky's the limit right now, okay? And it's so exciting to see what's about to happen here in less than 23 hours from now. So, Joe, go ahead and add to it, man. And I hope you agree with me on the guy or gal that came into every opportunity you've been in and just totally made and demolished the comp plan, made so much money. They didn't start day one. They were in a little bit after that fact, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And that's an important thing to realize is, as we continue to move forward, kind of what's being done right now is just a foundation that is being laid. One of the things I talked about this morning, and I think it's important for everyone to understand, is that as we move through the next 24 hours, the next 48, the next 72 hours, there will be some glitches, right? Because we're putting so many people on the platform so quickly. So I ask you guys to just bear with us a little bit, but I'll tell you this, because I get to hear some things, I'm kind of like on the inside. What I know is that the team is thinking so big. They're thinking so long term. And I'm talking about technology, computer servers. How do you handle 40, 50, 100,000 people drawing down? How do you handle that? Well, the team that's here understands that. But the point is that the vision is huge. I'm looking in here right now. People are saying, I'm new to the internet. Is this too good to be true? One person says, what's the best place for me to get started? We're going to talk a lot more about that tomorrow, okay? Again, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. You can call in 914-338-0631. I'll say it again, 914-338-0631 tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. We do every day, Monday through Friday, we are there. Going all the way back to February, we never missed one day, not one day. I mean, if a holiday falls on a weekday, we're still there. We're always there as a community to support each other. So tomorrow morning, I know many of you have questions. Okay, you can call in tomorrow morning and we open it up. We've got people who come in all the time. Okay, Joseph wants to know, what is the best way or package for me to start? I'm going to put it out there for you right now. Diamond. Diamond is the best place to start because you're not leaving any money on the table. But I don't want to scare people away with diamond level, but that's really where you should be. But like you said, Doug, it's all, there are, the greatest earners don't even know that we're here yet. I would say that the number one earners don't even have computers yet here. The possibilities are endless, especially right here, right now, as we launch, as we come out of the gate. Now, how are you really going to make money? Again, let me revisit, okay? Ultimately, this is a membership. It's a community. You don't have to spend any money to get started, okay? You really don't. For those of you who are really strapped, we have something called the qualification bank, and we'll save those. There's a lot of video content that goes into this stuff, but let's just keep it simple. You become a member, and it's a monthly membership for $47. That's it. And for the monthly membership, you get all kinds of internet marketing tools and things that you can use. If you've already understand what's going on in the world of internet marketing, there are real tools that you can really get your hands on. Plus, that also qualifies you for some commissions. Then there's an upgrade. It's a $97 a month upgrade. And that is called the Academy. That's where the real action is, in the Traffic Academy. That's where you have the education, the best and the brightest. People like Adam and these kids that he works with that are just brilliant. Guys like Franco that we just saw. Those are the types of the individuals that come and take you by the hand and walk you through the process. And then we have traffic packages. Okay, you can spend up to $8,000. That's where you should be. Have your eyesight on the $8,000 diamond level. That's where the real leaders are. That's where the real action is. That's where the most money is. But you can buy traffic packages in here for $1,000. That's where most people come. But my point is that that's how you make the money. Now, what if you're really brand spanking new? Here's what's going to be happening. Done for you marketing, okay? Everything has been done and built for you. In a couple of days, all of you are going to have access to a very, very simple, okay? Joe wants to know how much is diamond. I'm not even going to go there. I don't want to scare you. The thing that will be scary is how much money you can make as a diamond. When you're a diamond, I mean, a couple sales a month and you're crushing 6 figures a year. But let me say this, okay? In a couple of days, you're going to have access to some tools that are brand new, sales funnels. Now, these sales funnels are built by these individuals. If you've been with us for a while, you know the kind of results that Adam has had. Put 100,000 people into a company, him and his team, within a very, very short period. They did it within 10 months. 100,000 people. And how do you do that? You do it by having a very effective message. Simple messaging, not too over the top, things that people can resonate with, things that people will say yes to. What I'm going to show you right now is a short clip of the very first sales funnel that's going to be going live within a couple days here. Okay, so pay attention. This is a 17-minute video. In the interest of time, I'm not going to show you the whole 17 minutes. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a flavor on how you, okay, those of you who are inexperienced, how you guys will be able to make serious money just by buying traffic authority traffic and pointing it at your very own traffic authority funnel. Traffic authority is going to supply you with a sales funnel that will convert traffic into traffic authority members, and you make the money. So let me show you this, okay? I'm just going to keep this kind of short. It's 17 minutes long. And what we'll show you here is just maybe the first 4 or 5 minutes of it, okay? And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you another piece, which is the upsell video. Okay, this is the $47 intro piece. I want you guys to watch this. We'll roll this for maybe 5 or 6 minutes, maybe longer. We'll see. But check it out. Here we go. Okay, we're back live here right now. That is about halfway through. Can you hear me, Doug?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I'm
Okay.
right here.
All right, that, ladies and gentlemen, that's about halfway through that video. That is actually a 17 piece. That's actually the sales funnel. Like it says, you will have access to that funnel. We're not even halfway through that funnel. It goes through much, much more. And then it goes through what is the real cost? Really, what would it cost you to build something like you're getting here for Traffic Authority? And we make it so simple and we actually offer a guarantee that people will have a guaranteed result, or we'll let them off the hook. They can get their money back. That's included in there. That's a very well done, very simple piece. And what that does, I know I did stop, but I'm thinking could you guys see me? Could the rest of you guys, let me open it up here. Okay.
Joe, I see you really well, man. What's going on?
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure, because Greg is, you know how Greg gets. He's like, hey, I can't see you. The video stopped. And I know it did stop. So I'm going to show one more, okay? Good. I'm going to show one more video here. And this is the upsell video, okay? What you guys just saw just now, that's the front of the funnel. People are going to come through there and they're going to be given a very strong reason to get out a credit card and pay $47 to get our basic, the traffic optimizer package. But people have to really know, what do I do with the tools? And that's where this back end piece comes in. This is where you send traffic. You buy Traffic Authority traffic, and you will send it to this funnel. And before you know it, you will have money coming in before you even pick up the telephone, if you even want to pick up the telephone. So here's the back end, okay? There is a back end. This is called the $97. Watch this. This is what people will see. After people clear the first video, and they've made the decision, and we make it very, very simple. We give them every reason. We include all kinds of free bonuses. We haven't even got that far in the video. Want to save some of this stuff for you guys for tomorrow. But then there's an upsell video. Let me show you the second half. When people are still in their shopping cart, we give them a real valid reason why they should get another, step up to the next level. Remember, a full membership is like $147 a month. Actually, it's $142 a month. And $70 is paid out in commission. How cool is that? And look, let me show you exactly what we do here, how we explain this to people, and check it out. I think you'll like it. Okay, we're back here live. Mr. Wellens, we are back. I stopped that video because want to save some things for you guys for tomorrow, but I think that you can clearly see how this is going to work. There's a couple people who are showing up here in the chat room, and they've asked a couple questions. Somebody wants to know. Somebody wants to know: do I have to already own a business? Well, when you get a traffic authority membership, you will own a business, and you will become a member of an elite group of internet traffic brokers. You will then own a business, and it's something. If you were to build something like this on your own, it would take you years and six figures. This is a totally turnkey solution for you. And yes, it is global, Miroslava. It is global. It's totally worldwide, okay? And Steve, I see that you're a little confused. You could earn up to $26,000 a month, Steve Schumacher. And the videos they're there for you to watch over and over and over again. And if you're still not clear, I invite you to join us tomorrow morning at the radio show at radioleverage.com. And we'll do our best to answer every single question that you have, okay? You don't have to purchase traffic, Steve. No, you don't. We never said that you had to, Steve Schumacher. We never did. That's never been said. Some people know how to generate traffic already. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think the better comment here is that it's a position that we've got to take, okay, in the world of BizOp, and that is no purchase required, okay? That's really the canned answer. No purchases required. Okay, but you can see, you can see all the media that we put together here, the compensation plan. You got an opportunity to position yourself, and then you got an opportunity, if you choose to not make a purchase here, to qualify based on the rules of the compensation plan, which we've spelled out. We've laid it out in the FAQ in the back of the system. You can actually go into the back of your system. You can go click on the top toolbar. And you can go over to support. And when you go over to support, underneath the big button right there, you will see inside your support tab, I'm sorry, just above the yellow button, it says click here to read the FAQ. And I urge you to go do that, right? Joe and I both do, and everybody else. And I will say this, that FAQ right now is based on pre-launch activity, right? Everything that's happened in the last 13 days, right? And it's going to continue to stay up there through tomorrow, and then you will see that flip over to a launch, a full launch FAQ, and go beyond that. And it'll be getting updated constantly. I know the guys at the home office, we're feeding them everything. They're looking at all the support tickets that are coming in. So that's really how we're basing the structure of that FAQ. So you guys have some real live working knowledge of what's going on with this business and what the members are asking. And that's what we're going to put out there. They're not fictitious makeup FAQ, worthless shenanigans. It's questions that have been fielded by the support team that we feel get asked over and over and over and over and over and over again that we want to give you guys. So I love that part about what we're doing there, Joe. And, you know, really it's come to that call tomorrow, guys. If you want to get live Q&A done, that's the place to do it tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. with Joe and I. So, Joe, I'm really glad.
Doug, somebody just asked the question, how do we get our checks? How do we get paid? Is it paper checks, direct deposit? And then Steve again said, I would love to purchase the packages, but I can't afford them. Hello, Steve. This is about creating wealth, my friend. Would you be able to afford the packages when you're banging back 25, 30 grand a month? Because that's what this is about. This is about making enough money that you can live life on your terms. And that, my friend, is the truth. That's what this is really about. But Doug, how do we get paid?
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to tell you how you get paid in just a minute, but I want to talk to the guy about, you know, I don't have any money, right? And Joe, you and I have been around a long time, and it's amazing how many people we would talk to at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and we told them about the business. We told them about the business opportunity we were involved in. We laid out the comp plan. They saw the videos. They were on a conference call. They heard testimonials. They saw people making money. They said, oh, I don't have any money. And then some miraculous reason, you know, they go to sleep, they wake up the next morning and they find, you know, $10,000 underneath their pillow, right? You know, look, it's not about the money right now, people. Understand this. It's about the decision to do this business. It's about the decision to make a life-changing occurrence reality check, whatever you want to call it, in your life. It's the decision that you make, right? And then when you make that decision, I can almost guarantee you 9 out of 10 times, you will figure out how to get the money, how you're going to fund yourself, how you're going to be able to bank on yourself and take your life into the next level here, okay? That's what's happened to Joe, to me, to Adam, to Greg, to Chad, to Ben, to all top leaders in this industry, Eric, Mac, Devon, Franco, everybody you can imagine, right? They can all tell you stories about how, oh, I was a bouncer, you know, and I was getting bounced on. All of a sudden I found this guy and he showed me this business and I got into the business. Next thing I know, I start making money, right? It's because he made a decision to get out of bouncing or bartending or mowing lawns or cleaning pools or working for the man, whatever it is. It's about you taking control of your life and making the decision once and for all that nobody's going to control you. And if you don't want to do that, you know, go, keep on doing the pools and the bouncing and the bartending and the pool cleaning, whatever, car washing, whatever, lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, right? It's up to you guys, right? We can only put out the best program, the best business, the best systems, the best video, the best comp plan, the best products, the best traffic. That's what we can do. You got to do your job, okay? That's just it. So, Joe, in terms of getting paid, we stepped it up here, guys. We've been doing paper checks for a very long time, and we said, you know what? It's time we go into the 21st century. We're going into the e-wallet, e-commerce e-wallet type of environment. We're bringing iPayout in here. It's already set up. It's built inside the system. You're going to have to register with iPayout. You'll have to get your credentials prepared and ready. I talked about this in the last couple of calls we've had, Joe. Credentials, meaning you may need a driver's license and a utility bill. And you got to send that in to iPayout. And even if you don't, if you already have an iPayout, you've already have an e-wallet with iPayout, it doesn't matter. You have to get a brand new one. I asked that question right out of the gate in the training session the other day. It's going to require you to open up a very a brand spanking new one right here with Traffic Authority. That much I know. So paper checks are going to be out. You're going to have an e-wallet. The first bit of monies that are going to go out into the e-wallet to be funded is going to be September the 4th. That's the very first time you will see commissions dispersed. September the 4th. And then every Friday after that, you will see funding in the e-wallet, okay? So get your credentials ready. Get your accounts opened up as soon as you see that populated inside your back office. And start making some money, guys. But most importantly, make that decision to change your life, okay? Make the decision to change your life, just like we've all done. Joe, back to you, buddy.
And that is so true. Once you make the decision, it is amazing how things will happen. And, you know, I'm watching some of the stuff going on in the chat here. And yes, we are prepared for the infusion, the traffic, all of the pressure that's going to be put on the systems, fully prepared. You know, we've been at this for a long time. Okay. We've been at this for a long time. These are professionals here. And on the front end here, this is something that I refer to as networking for grown-ups. This is for big people. Okay. This is going to require a commitment of time, energy, and some money. And the payoff on the back end is huge when you consider the front end commitment. Your front end commitment, however, will determine your back end outcome. How serious are you about this? Steve, some of you guys who are out here, how serious are you? This is like one of the biggest opportunities to come along in forever. And that's no bull. I've been around this space for 25 years. This is so big. And when you make the decision, watch what happens. Draw the line in the sand and make the decision. All right, write a couple things down, okay? Again, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, 914-338, what is it, 0631? Isn't that our number? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Okay, 914-338-06. And the reason I don't know the number because I don't call it, I'm broadcasting. You can find us live at radioleverage.com. Tomorrow we will be streaming live on the internet. We'll start at 11. Doug will be there, and we are there to field every single question that you have. Every question. We will stay till the bitter end, till every single question is is answered for you tomorrow morning. Okay, 11 a.m. Eastern. 914-338-0631. For all of you guys in here who have these questions, how do I get started? What about my e-wallet account? It is about the mindset for sure. Okay. And actually, we talk about mindset almost every single day. Every single day. Not a day goes by that we don't go into the mindset. So here's something else I want you to write down right now. It's for tomorrow night's webinar. The registration for tomorrow night is www.trafficauthority.net/launch. Okay? It's that simple. trafficauthority.net/launch.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
You can actually log into your back office at the very top to the left of the clock, the countdown timer. There's a link and a green button. Click that, take you right into the registration. You can register right there.
There it is. Boom, boom shakalaka. There it is.
Yeah.
And you know, those of you guys, somebody earlier asked a question, when you get yourself involved here with the Traffic Optimizer program, are there autoresponders? Yes. This is done for you marketing. Okay.
Hey, Joe, we got to preface that real quickly for everybody here, though. Okay. Because there is going to be an opportunity for each and every one of you to be able to set up your own autoresponders, because what we want you to do is we want you to become big time marketers. We want you to become big time list builders and list owners. And the only way to do that is to get yourself an autoresponder system, okay, that we walk you into, right, with instructions and all that we walk you into, and all the autoresponder messages and all that, that'll be literally be fed right to you guys, okay? So you got your own leads, you got your own contacts, and later on down the road, once you're in the academy and once you step up there, you're going to be able to monetize your data also. But that's a bigger conversation, okay? For right now, just understand, we do have autoresponders, but it's about you guys getting your own autoresponder platform connected with us too here. So sorry, Joe, I didn't want to interrupt there, but I had to.
Well, you have a great teacher in me, because I'm always interrupting you, bro. No problem at all. Please interrupt away, okay? But listen, okay.
Amen, brother.
I guess we've wrapped it up here this evening, you guys. Thank you for coming and spending this hour with us. Again, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, Doug and I will be there, and we will answer every single question that comes our way tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are taking the gloves off. We are turning this thing out. Tomorrow night we go live, and we're looking at a lot of cool compliments in here. Okay, yes, yeah. You can add your autoresponders. Yes, how much does the traffic cost? A Weber, yes, Beth. TA is something very great. Yes.
Hey, Joe.
Okay, tomorrow morning again, 11 a.m. Go ahead.
Really quickly, let's talk about the Facebook group here. Just so there's so many people on this call here, or on this webinar. I got to make sure, you got to make sure, and everybody at the home office wants to also. You guys understand, please do not invite people to Facebook group. They must hold their hand up and invite themselves. If you guys invite people, we're ignoring them and we're turning them away. As a matter of fact, we've actually banned a few people for doing it because it's just eating up our time like crazy, number one. Number two, it's like spamming at Facebook, right? So please let the people that you're referring to Traffic Authority run over, follow the instructions, run over and raise their hand and say, hey, I want to be part of the Traffic Authority VIP mastermind group. Please don't just invite people cold out there. It's not going to work. They're not going to go.
And how frustrating is it when you've got to go through and you've got to delete how many people, because what a headache that is with all the stuff going on. So thank you for bringing that up. That's very, very important. And speaking of the Facebook group, we have so many people here. Maybe you don't know about the Facebook group. Okay, you can find the Facebook group. It's very simple. Are you ready? ez.com/TAFB group. There it is. Shortcut. You go there and you request admittance, and in that group you find the links to the radio shows. Greg is in there like a beast answering questions. I don't know where he finds the patients. That's like the epicenter right now. Certainly for the next couple of days, a lot of information will be coming. Until tomorrow, thank you guys again for being here. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's been a long journey to get to where we are tomorrow, and then it's only the beginning. It's only the very beginning. Thanks, Doug. You're the man, bro.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
You got it, bud. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Adios, everyone.